Cooking apa?
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Last week, Appa actually, when I was making my curry chicken, I actually burned my curry paste. So it doesn't turn out to be too good. So this week, I'm going to do it again and make sure I won't burn my curry paste. This is why I keep on reminding you all. The toughest of making curry paste is actually you can burn the curry paste easily. Yeah. Anyway, I have a half of chicken here, probably about 1.1 kg, right? Cut it into chunks, and I marinated with a little bit of fish sauce. This is optional. Then I have some potato here. I have some of my Cooking Appa chicken stock powder, some coconut milk, and let me show you how we make the curry paste. All right, so I have 4 types of powder here. This is 2 tablespoons of red chili powder. This is 1 tablespoon of coriander powder. This is 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder and 1 tablespoon of this is Baba's meat curry powder. All right. Then we have some. This is coriander roots, minced ginger, minced garlic, shallot slices, and some yellow onion, and of course some curry leaves. And here I have some cinnamon stick, star anise, and a bay leaf, and I have some rock sugar. First of all, we are going to make the curry paste. Give it a good amount of oil, and let's heat it up. Once the oil is heated up, we can put in all the fresh herbs and saute it a bit. Yeah, saute it for a bit for like 1 or 2 minutes before we continue. As you start to see some of the herbs here becoming brown, we can actually tune down the fire to the lowest fire because we are going to add in the chili powder, curry powders. And curry powders, like I said, it can get burnt very easily, yeah? And this is the dried herbs. Now we can slowly adjust to medium. And let's saute this for the next at least 3 to 5 minutes, and you do need to keep on stirring, sauteing, and also take note on your wok. Don't let it to become too hot. How do you know your wok is too hot? When you start seeing smokes coming up, that one is definitely too hot. If you find it too dry, feel free to add a little bit more oil. Yeah. Ooh, very fragrant right now. Actually, that day when I burned my curry paste, I did not have coriander powder, so my curry paste wasn't really complete lah. Today is complete. Only thing I don't have today is tomato. You can put in tomato, yeah, if you have it. I don't have. So I'm going to saute this for another 3 to 5 minutes until the fragrance really come out and the chili oil really release, yeah? Don't use too high heat. I'll come back shortly. All right, this is like after about 4 minutes. Let me put in the marinated chicken. Together with the potato. Let me adjust the focus again. Now I can turn out the heat to medium high. I'm using a 28 centimeter wok today, a little bit small for the amount of ingredient I'm cooking today, but alright, I will just make do. See, this is my recent most favorite wok, so I used it. Actually, I should use at least 30 centimeter for this purpose. No problem, still can make do. Right, super fragrant right now. Now is the time where we can actually add in water, and I would like to add in some diluted coconut milk as well. I will probably need a bit more water. Hold on first. Let me see, is it enough or not? Just to make sure everything is nicely submerged under the broth. Wow, already looks so good. Oh, it's not even started boiling yet. Already looks so good, isn't it? All right. Now we can actually start giving some seasoning. First thing, I'm going to give it some fine salt, 1 tablespoon of rock sugar, or you can use any sugar will do, no problem. And some finish off my chicken powder. All right. How long do you all normally take to finish 1 bottle of my chicken powder? For me, it can last me easily about 3 months, easily. Let's bring this to a boil. Already looks so beautiful. Once you see it started to boil, we can actually cover it with a lid and use medium heat to let it cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. Why 20 minutes? Mainly because of the potato. Right, this is after approximately 20 minutes under medium or medium-low fire. Let me see my potato. Is it done? Still a little bit. Okay, can. Maybe not as soft as I wanted, but no problem. Now I'm going to put in some more diluted coconut milk. Actually, Appa is the one who prefer a more diluted version of curry. Some of you may prefer thicker. Then towards the end, you don't add in the diluted coconut milk. You add in the thickened coconut milk. All right. So let's do some tasting. Wow, very fragrant coconut flavor, coconut milk flavor. That's the type of curry that I prefer. I will just use some salt and also sugar to adjust the taste. Then it's basically done. A little bit more salt here. I don't mind giving a little bit of light soy sauce. And a little bit of sugar. Done. Finally, today my curry chicken doesn't taste bitter at all. It actually tastes really, really good. Very, very fragrant. I wish you all can smell this. Seriously. Go make your own curry paste. It's super, super easy. Just make sure you turn on some very low temperature fire and slowly saute for at least about 4-5 minutes. Then it will come out beautifully. Now, to be honest, the best time to eat this curry is not now, it's actually tomorrow. So that the curry flavor really soak into the chicken itself. But today, I'm going to eat part of it. Right, so here's Appa, very simple, my most favorite, actually it's my family's comfort food every month. Homemade curry chicken. If you like my video, do share my video on Facebook to your friends. Come Cooking Appa Facebook page to click like and follow button, follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.